Hey guys, Mr. Decepticon Leader back here today with another figure review. Today I'm going to be reviewing animated Voyager class Starscream. Now, if you haven't heard of Starscream, go check him out right now. He is probably one of the most popular Transformers out there, one of the most loved ones. He's also one of the characters to appear in most cartoons. He appears in almost as many as Megatron and Optimus do. And he pretty much now appears in pretty much every cartoon series or everything to do with Transformers. Apart from Beast Wars, but even if he did make an appearance in Beast Wars and Terrorsaur, I think was very based on him a lot. He kind of wanted to overthrow him, and he had kind of the same voice, a screeching voice. But I like Starscream in the animated eye. He's one of the big reasons why I like animated such a lot, because they kind of did the character different, but they stuck to the roots of the character. Like Megatron, he was more determined, I think, to overthrow him. He was willing to go to further lengths to overthrow him. Like in the first pilot episode, he stuck a bomb on his back. But still didn't stop Megatron though, which also made him look really awesome. This is Starscream in his jet mode. It's a backward jet. The wings are backward, and I really do like this. Some people don't like it, but I really like the take on it. Some people could say it's just as we're being lazy about it, they can't bothered. Put something where you can turn the wings around, but it's different but the same, and brings some originality to the jet mode. But pretty nice detailed cockpit there. A nice orangey light colour. The colours in the cartoon, they are different there. I believe is a grey here, and the red I think is a purple. It's got this greyish silver. But I personally prefer this colour. It's very regal looking, very Starscream, which I do really like. And it does roll. It can roll, not very well because it's a jet, but the landing gear, it does flip that up, and you can also flip that up like that. You can also flip these up as well, and you do come with missiles, and the idea probably is to make thrusters, but I prefer them with guns. So just flip those forward. Really, that's just him stood up there. I'm just going to go do a quick size comparison. Overall, I really do like the jet, but here he is with animated leader class Megatron. As you can see, Megatron is quite a considerable amount longer than he is. Bearing in mind that he's a leader class and he's a Voyager, and he's also about the same width when it comes to the wings. And the rest of it, Megatron probably is around the same length. They are probably around the same width. That's that figure. Ironically, I'll do another one this time with a movie leader. As you can see, Starscream is around the same length, but this guy is a bit thicker. He's a bit bulkier, like tank should be. So, it's a pretty good size compared, I think, for Starscream. Pretty good jet size mode. And I think the Voyager option is usually the best way to go with Starscream, bearing in mind it's a jet, not a car. Most size accurate, I think. Again, he's got really nice looking Decepticons logos. I really like the idea that in the cartoon or figures, the Decepticon logos were gold and the Autobots were silver. I do like that idea. It's got one on either side. Like a gold thing there. And also got one there as well. But really, overall jet mode I would probably give a 9, because I think they could have painted this wheel here the same colour as that at least, and maybe there was some way to hide some of this a little bit more, but really, I don't really mind. Overall, a nice jet mode. Now, to transform him, it's pretty simple. All you want to do here is you just want to flip these legs, well, flip these out, down, flip these out of here, put them out. You want to move these back down, so these come down, and then really, as you watch magic happen, all you really is just flip this up, and it should clicking, and really that just flips everything out. Guarantee my gimmick doesn't work quite as well because it's a bit of an older figure. You just want to get the legs here, flip these down, flip these forward. You want to flip these bits around like so, just flip the feet out like that. Like so, just get them in a bit more straight position. And really, there you have animated Voyager Starscream. You're probably thinking at this moment in time, if you've got this figure, I've forgotten something. Yes, that bit here. These panels are supposed to unclip and fall out like that. Oh, you know, that's other complaints, but he would lose these. Well, to be honest, there's nothing saying that you can't do this. Whenever I have a figure, I always keep these plugged in there. I think it looks better because I think it looks a little silly just with these two panels hanging out his back. It looks a bit more solid as well. Also, you've got less to transform too. That's the way of keeping them on. And they do mine, they fit in perfectly. They don't really come off at all. They don't come off at all. So if you've got a problem with that, that's what really you should do. It doesn't really make much difference. And I prefer it that way anyway. Now, animated Starscream, this guy's really accurate to his cartoon counterpart. He's got a really evil looking face. He does also have light piping. His eyes and mouth does light up. He's kind of got the big sail chin and the Seeker helmet. He does have opposable fingers, as you can see. I mean, really, there's opposable fingers as well. One thing I do have five fingers for is that they just plug in. We should have a metal pin going through them. Now, I actually lost one of the thumbs of this guy, so I lost it and I could never find it again. Believe me, I did lose it. So I had to buy another one. Luckily, there were quite a few about when I managed to pick another one up. And his fingers were actually a lot better than this guy's. They were a lot better fit usually. I think it depends on luck, how much you usually get. But anyway, I swapped some parts on, and this body is actually the original figure, and the head is the original as well. I just swapped out some parts. Anyway, really nice animated counterpart. Barely no back cable either necessary. Now the Decepticon logo is now on that side, as you can see. He does have kind of an action feature in this mode where these flip out, these extra panels, and you could use your imagination there. Some sort of special cluster bomb or something that works on either side, and you can also flip the guns up, to kind of, if he's not using them, but I prefer them down. I like them without the missiles. You can also get him into plenty of poses, and one pose I like to do is, I like to put his hands on his fingers and kind of put him like that. He doesn't look as good on camera, but yeah. As for articulation, he's got hinges in the legs, and he's got knee, turn, ball joint in the foot, head, ball joint, arms, go up, go out, turn at the forearm, bend at the fingers. Overall, really nice articulation, really nice figure. My favourite Starscream being released so far. definitely. I'll just do a quick size comparison actually. Show how actually he's pretty tall, and he's not stood up straight now, but that's him compared with Soundwave. He's a pretty tall figure. He comes up to about, Megatron animated leader class Megatron's chest. There he is with payload is just a bit taller. All on call. But overall, a really nice figure. I highly recommend you pick him up. My brother Skywalk from this line was obviously repaint. I hope they release Thundercracker in the UK. If they will, or if they have released him, please comment and tell me that they have. Because I haven't seen him in stores yet. Unless they are releasing him, I really need him. Because it will complete my 3C. Because it annoys me if they don't release them properly. Anyway, overall, he's a really nice figure. I highly recommend him. I would give his vehicle mode 9 stars and his rubber mode, because it's not as solid, but I would definitely give his robot mode a 10. Alright. He's really a great figure, he looks awesome, he is awesome. His capital counterpart is awesome. And he's Starscream, you won't hate him, he's a great figure. 10 out of 10. Robot mode overall, great figure. I do highly recommend him if you can pick him up still. I don't know how much he is. It's another figure review. Thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.